welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. Tonight, we're going to talk about when women tell the truth to other women, about other women, right? So I know I haven't been, I know I took a little time off doing a couple things, whatever, but I'm back. I've been working on some things that I'm really excited to tell you gents about. I have a special announcement to make here as we get more people in here, as the show continues. But tonight I have several clips from you guys. Hold up, I'm all off right now, so I'm excited right now. Tonight I have several clips to present to you guys. Obviously, we're going to discuss them. We're going to talk about them. I also have comments of the day where I go through a few of you guys' comments and show them here on screen. We discuss it, and I have memes of the day. We have question of the day, and I'm going to be reading off some of your comments today as we get into today's topic. Let me know in the chat how you guys are doing, and I'll get with you here as soon as I can. But I am going to get into the first video very quickly so we can start discussing these things. But I can't wait to tell y'all my new announcement, okay? Very excited about that, if you will. All right, so we're going to get into the first video, get things popping off.
A lot of y'all women are not about to like this one, but y'all know I absolutely do not care. A lot of y'all women are still single because you absolutely suck as partners. You want to be a conversation bully. You want to hit below the belt. You want to wear the pants and be treated like a queen at the same time. And no, that's simply just not how it works. And I know y'all do this to men because when I make a video advocating for heel, hold men, the first thing y'all do is call me a name like we five. Y'all stay calling me a pick me. And to me, that's not an insult. That is actually a compliment because I've already been picked, and some of y'all are being picked and let go of because you suck at your job. Ooh. So all I'm saying is, if you want to be a woman worth having, take accountability for your actions. Evaluate the negative stuff you be doing and figure out what you can do to be more positive about it, because no man wants to deal with a woman that he has to fight every single day because you refuse to do what it is he needs you to do and what you're supposed to do or what he's asking you to do. So all I'm saying is reevaluate your actions and do better. Just think about it. God loves you. I love you. Have a swell rest of your day. Bye.
All right. So, listen, I have argued those exact same points on this channel many, many times. But I wanted to start off tonight's video with that one so we can establish what we're talking about here, right? Right now, we are seeing that people are less interested in being married, less interested in being in relationships, less interested in being monogamous, right? We're seeing all, yeah, you heard, yeah, you're hearing everything. Shout out to Genuine. Shout out, yeah. Wow, am I hearing that correctly? Yeah, here's the thing that this woman said in there that kind of gets me, right? You have women out there that are trying to fight the good fight and discuss these topics in their spaces, which we need to happen, right? If you want to see any change, people have to be able to discuss these topics in their own echo chambers, in their own places, right? If that doesn't happen, then a change of behavior is not going to occur, right? A change for the better is not going to occur. And when we're talking about women who, go through the carousel when they're younger, and then they, worried about their careers, they hit their 30s, now they're either looking for marriage. They still put off that marriage thing for a little bit longer, right? Some of them do. And next thing you know, now they're talking about freezing AIDS. Where are the good men? Men ain't crap. All these different things that we're seeing. And then when a woman like the one that you just saw talks about these things, and she's talking about men being healed, being where they need to be at, which everybody talks about men healing, right? I talk about it too, because it is very important, okay? It is very important. But everyone talks about men doing what they need to do, getting healed and stuff. This is nothing new to us men. Nobody's going to take you seriously as a man if you ain't got your crap together. Nobody's going to take you seriously. Nobody's going to look at you. Nobody's going to pay attention to you, right? You're a joke, unless you're a Pookie or a Ray Ray or something, right? So anyway, I wanted to start off with that video, but we have a few more videos. A lot of the videos are going to be quick. I don't plan on keeping you late tonight, but I do want to talk about these topics. I do think that they're very important that we go through these things, okay? All right. So anyway, she set the tone. Oh, so the last part I want to say is it's bad that she's putting out topics that not glorify, but basically uplift men who are doing the right thing, or for men to do the right thing, and to talk about the issues that men have. And then you always hear these women get called pick-me's. You always hear that these women are being put down just because they're telling the truth. And the thing is, they can't stand the truth, which is the exact reason she was talking about in that video, attacking her based on not wanting to take accountability. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the next video clip. Like I said, I'm going to get through a couple of these clips and I'm going to make my big announcement. All right? Let's get here.
So I've had multiple females come and ask me like, oh, well, since you know so much, tell us how we can add to a man. We're not giving men no money, and men always want our body, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you've never met a real man, just say that. Because a real man needs a woman to bring something of value to the table because how valuable he is. You know what most real women are? Organized. And understand that a man who fails to plan is a man who plans to fail. So help that man execute a plan. If you love that man and you want to see that man succeed, help him in that area. Bring some ideas to the table and help him organize a blueprint.
All right. So, again, another woman here that's not saying anything wrong, right? This conversation about what a woman brings to the table keeps coming up over and over again. And the reason why this topic continues to come up over and over again is because women still don't get it. And the reason why they don't get it, the more that I've had time to think about it, and the more I keep hearing this argument keep coming up, is it's not that women aren't hearing men when they talk about bringing something to the table. It's just that some women, basically want it their way. See, it's not about what could I bring that's going to make my partner better, which in turn should make that person better for you. It's all about what can you do for them. And so until they are willing to be unselfish, which is what being in a relationship is about, thinking about the other person, thinking about collectively how and where you're going to move together. Until you start thinking that way, you won't have good relationships. But everyone is being selfish. And listen, some men are being selfish out there too, right? Let's just tell the truth. We live in a selfish society, and we have to be cognizant of that. I can tell y'all one of the things that I learned from my past major relationships is I didn't think about the bad things that were done to me or the things that went wrong because of the other person. I always thought about, okay, this was a lesson learned. How do I get better? How do I make better decisions the next time? How could I have been stronger in that situation to ensure these things don't happen? How could I have picked better? You know, what kind of things do I need to work on for me? So that's the kind of self-reflection that needs to happen before people get into these major type of relationships. And that's the thing. Everybody want to do their own thing. People want to be in a relationship and what have you. I can hear you good, but your camera video is lagging. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what else I could really do about that right now. Let me check something real quick. I'm gonna play the next video, and then I just want to take a look at something. I just want to see if I have the do I have it on Wi-Fi, or am I plugged into the wiring there? God damn it. This damn video ain't that long either. All right. All right. Let's just play this and I'll check it out in a second. Please bear with me, you guys. Bear with me. We're going to play the next video.
I can understand if you have a kid with a man that ain't shit. But how do you have two kids with the same man that ain't shit? Or have one kid with that man who ain't shit and one kid with that man who ain't shit? Something ain't added up.
All right, she brings up a great point. Listen, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. And so there is a lot, men give women a lot of crap nowadays for behaviors. I do it on this channel all the time, right? But people make mistakes. A woman might have made a mistake and got with the wrong dude, thinking that he was better than what he was, got pregnant, this, that, and the third. It happens. Hell, I got married really, really young. That was a complete disaster. Even though a number of people tried to tell me, but they said, you know what, we're going to support you. And it was a complete disaster. Not a complete disaster. I got my beautiful daughters out of it, okay? But, and my beautiful stepkids out of it too, right? Other than that, the marriage itself was a disaster. I made that mistake. And you say, well, how'd you get married a second time? Well, I had a son, and my son was used against me to get married again. So now I made the same mistake. I didn't make the same mistake twice. I actually was with my son's mom for a while before we got married. A while, years, right? But it was still off. I wasn't going to make that mistake again, right? That's why I didn't do it. Then my son was leveraged against me. So I said, you know what? We've been together this long. Let's do it. And then it ended in disaster. As soon as I said I do, it was like things changed. So now I've been fooled twice by women. And in my evaluation of what I went through, I realized the common denominator is me. It's how I choose, how I select the type of women that my exes were. That was on me. They weren't the women that I needed for who was going to be my wife. They weren't the wife material that I would look at today and say, that's who I'd want to be my wife if I was going to get married. I'm telling y'all this story, and I'm putting my personal story out there because this woman is talking about, hey, if you make a mistake, that's fine. But soon as you do it more than once, it is now you are the common denominator of your story. And people don't want to take accountability of that. I was the common denominator, how I was choosing, the things that I allowed to persist. And even though I made changes from the first marriage to the second marriage, there was still things that I still needed to work on. There was still things that I needed to see better. So I know a portion of the people that's on this channel still want to have long-lasting, meaningful relationships. But before you get in those relationships, you have to take accountability of some of the bad things that have happened in the past. Now, maybe it wasn't all your fault, but you have to do that self-reflection. What could I have seen? What could I have done better? And what we're seeing today is that modern women don't want to take that mirror and put it up to their face and see what's going on. You know what I mean? Wolf Dancer, thank you for coming through. Love hearing someone talk common sense. Look, man, I play a young guy on TV. You know what I mean? I play a young guy on TV. I keep myself in shape. The things that I've been through, I just try to talk about. I try to talk about on this channel, the things I talk about on this channel is through the lens of the things that I've seen and that I've gone through. So if it's common sense, you got to think, man, I've had over 2,000 people work for me. Before I retired from the military, I had 200 people working for me. And I had to know what was going on with all 200 of them at all times. If the captain asked me about somebody, I had to know who it was, who they were, what their story was, what their status was. And so I would sit and talk to them. So me having these type of conversations ain't nothing new. I just figured, hey, might as well start a YouTube channel and do it. See what I'm saying? So all I'm trying to do is just drop knowledge, drop game, and share information. And that's what we should be doing. That's what this channel was about. All right. Again, sorry if it's lagging. Let me put on the next video. Again, sorry that we're going to go through these a little quick today. These are all shorter clips today. I'm working on something big, and I'm about to make a huge announcement on this channel in a few minutes, okay? So I'm going to make a huge announcement that I'm excited about. Okay, this is a little bit longer video so I can check everything. So I'm going to put this video up, and then we'll get to it, all right?
To say this to the women watching, pay attention. Because y'all love taking these men for child support. And number one, then you want to raise it takes more than money to raise the kid. When he was coming around, he was helping with homework, he was picking the kids up, he was doing everything. Now you put him on child support and he got to work extra. He can't help. So now you taking away from the bonding time. That's number one. Number two, whatever that court order is in the state of New York, that man doesn't have to do nothing over the court order. No birthdays, no holidays, not Christmas, not back to school, nothing. It's an option for him. But if you talk to anybody in the court system, he does not. It has to be in the court order. That includes summer camp, everything. Because y'all love taking these men, and then it's like, oh, well, now, how you not going to help with the birthday party? Because sis, I gave you child support. I gave you child support. Like, we be so gung-ho on child support, and you really went down because your auntie is bitter. Your mama told you to do it. You really wouldn't even think about taking homie for child support. I know somebody who, homie was on child support. They got back together, and he was like, so when you going to take me on? She was like, I'm not.
Message.
Man, how many of y'all can relate to that? Let me put her up on screen next to me. How many of y'all can relate to that? Rob, I see you up in the chat, man. Let me see something real quick. I'll get to you, Rob, here. Genuine says, would you get married again, though? Absolutely not. Nope. At least not in the States. I wouldn't get married in the States. Not unless some rules change. It's just too much. Too much is at stake, right? I've already lost so much, man. And I mean, like, listen, I've been homeless 3 times in my life, Genuine, 3 times. The first is I moved out of my mom's house shortly after I got out of high school. We got into an argument. She said, hey, if you don't like my rules, leave. And I left, okay? Just left. I was like, yep, I'm done. Where you going? You said if I can't take your rules, I'm leaving. And I was leaving. It was unreasonable, right? And then, so you know, during that period, then I wound up joining the military, right? And then the next 2 times that I experienced homelessness for very short periods, though. One was a little longer, kind of, right? But short periods while I was in the military receiving a paycheck was after which each time I separated from my ex pending divorce. Every time I separated from them, it was like I had to either had to get out the house or, you know, I couldn't stay where I was at. See what I'm saying? So even though I was making, the second time I was making 6 figures. I was making 6 figures. And I had to move out of my own house. Okay. I had to get out the house or I had to find my own place. Okay. While still making sure that my family was taken care of. So it gets expensive. So would I get married again? Hell no. I am too old at this point to be starting over again because somebody is bored or somebody isn't pulling their weight. It's not going to happen again. But that's a great question. Now, again, I said maybe not this country because I know in some places that you go to, the most honorable thing to do in some of these places is to, you know, eventually you marry that person. And I understand that. So I don't know. But not in the States. That ain't happening. All right, Rob, I'm back at you. I am 56 and I have 3 failed long-term relationships. Each time I picked the boss babe type woman because that's all I thought was available. The type of woman is not a wife type woman. Ooh, Rob, excellent question. I mean, excellent comment. Let me see something real quick. Okay, not in this video. Not in this video today. Sorry, I let y'all see the back end on this. I was trying to see if I had that type of video today, but exactly what Rob is talking about is exactly it was a video idea I was thinking of. Excellent topic. Okay, so let's talk about that real quick. I'm gonna put Rob back up on the screen again. Let's talk about that real quick. And then I'm going to get to my major announcement after I run through some of you guys' stuff. Azrael, I see you, brother. All right. So I kept picking women. My 2 wives were stay-at-home mothers, stay-at-home wives, okay? I grew up old school. That's just the way it was. Hey, I'll work. I'm not saying they didn't have to. They had to, like, it was like, yo, you can work if you want to, but I'm not requiring you to, Okay, just take care of the stuff I need taken care of. That's all I cared about in terms of that dynamic. But what I realize is that that's not going to work. You cannot get married to modern women today and there not be doing something. The days of having a housewife is completely done. Are some women capable of it? Maybe. Depends, maybe Midwest or something. I don't know. Maybe in some rural areas. But even there, those women get out on their property or whatever. They do, they work. They work with their man. Women today have too much access to social media, too much access and attention via the internet and social media, that if you allow them just to sit on their ass at home and just have your, collect your paychecks, doomsday. I don't think it could work. That, like, idle hands are a devil's workshop, right? An idle mind is a devil's playground. This ain't no religious thing. I'm just saying. People have too much stimuli going on for them not to be busy doing something. Let me know if you know about that down in the comments below. Oh, and the second part to what Rob said, boss babe type. She don't have to be a boss babe type in terms of, I'm independent. I don't need no man. After my two wives, the way I started dating and having my relationships, the woman always had something going on. She had a career. I started talking to career women. I'm not talking about boss babe women. I'm talking career women, like women that not like, it's hard to explain to you guys this, because it's easy to take what I'm saying and say, well, ain't that what we talk about here on this channel, right? These women that are so focused on their careers that they're not good women, kind of what Rob is saying. Hear me out. I am talking about women who are professionals, that I can talk with them. We can rationalize together. We can have a great conversation. Them having a boss babe job, whatever you want to call it, that's one aspect. The other aspect is, okay, you have this job. How do you treat me? How is our dynamic together? Do you respect me as the man here? Regardless. And I've had women make more than me. I've had women make less than me. Doesn't matter. But the point being is, I rarely will ever date. I don't think I've ever dated in a while since this decision, but I only date women that have something to lose. Does that make sense? I date women that have something to lose, because if they have something to lose, then most likely they can relate to why I am guarded about what I'm giving and sharing with them. I hope all that makes sense. When my ex put me on child support, that's all I paid, nothing else. And listen, I used to help my exes out with other things. But then when I started noticing a pattern, like, okay, wait, you're always calling me now. See, it's one thing if it's something here or something there or whatever, and then you argue with me and you're not going to work with me, then I ain't sending you crap else. I love my kids, right? But I just rather drop knowledge on them. Or the great thing about having my older stepkids is if my kids really needed something, I used to send it through my stepkids so that the mom didn't know about it. But the problem was she always somehow found out. I don't know which kid was ratting on themselves and ratting on me, but she would always find out, and which is BS. Oh man, yeah. You should write a book. Already working on my first book there, Azrael. Thank you for being here, man. Great seeing you as always. I'm going to get to the announcement here soon. Wolf Dancer says, too true. My parents have been married for 30 years, but right now I'd rather have a golden retriever. And thank you for your service. I was in the Army for 6 years. Thank you for your service. This channel has always been very friendly to veterans, obviously, because I'm one myself. So I am grateful for you guys. You guys actually Veterans actually were a big part of the beginning of this channel. Oh, sorry, did the wrong thing. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me turn my screen. If you see, that's my Chiefs plaque, my Chiefs box, and stuff like that, right? So, yes, I was a chief in the Navy. I was on submarines, all that stuff. I was a bubblehead, whatever other term we have. So thank you for your service. Azrael says, too many distractions. Yep. I'm also a six-figure earner. The modern woman gets too bored too easily, especially the combative ones. You know, I'm going to honestly tell y'all I'm not a six-figure earner anymore. And I'm going to tell you why. And I've said it multiple times on this channel. So if you hear why, you've heard me talk about it, right? But the reason why I'm not is I'm taking a risk with this channel, with writing my book, with all these different things, okay? But when you earn, wait, is that one of today's videos? Hold up. No, God damn it. This conversation is a part of a video I'm about to make within the next week. So I don't want to get too deep in this conversation because I want to hear your guys' thoughts at the bottom of that video. But let me tell you that women don't get. They always talk about six-pack, six figures, 6 feet, 6 inches, whatever, right? They always talk about these things. But a man earning 6 figures, you giving up something to make that 6 figures. Most men who make 6 figures or higher are giving up something very valuable. And that thing is called time. All right. So I gave up 20 years of my life going and doing everything wanted me to do. I don't want to work that hard anymore. Now, I do work hard for this channel, more than you guys probably realize, and I'm about to even work harder for you guys. I'll let you know here in a moment. But when you make 6 figures, they're requiring something of you. You don't get 6 figures if your only skill is turning burgers. You get 6 figures because you have some type of tangible skill that somebody needs and they're willing to pay you for. Okay? I was in engineering. That's what my profession has been, engineering. I don't want to do it anymore. I know what that grind is. And listen, I was willing to do this for my women. But just for me, why do I need all that? I literally lived in Mexico last year. I could have just stayed there indefinitely if family stuff didn't pull me back here, right? But now that I'm here, I'm working, and I'm working for you, right? So be careful of being 6 figures. Now, listen, let me say this last thing. Men work toward earning more and earning higher and increasing their earning potential for themselves. But another reason why they do it is usually because they have women in their life and they have a family. And as it gets more expensive to have that family, a man who's inspired by his family, by his woman, by his kids, is usually going to try to work harder to try to get his income higher for that family. Well, my kids, 2/3 of my kids are grown, okay? Right? So my kids are pretty much grown. They'll be grown here in the next 4 years, right? So 4.5 years. All my kids will be grown in 4.5 years, right? So with that being said, why do I have to kill myself for the man anymore? Why am I going to kill myself for the man? Why am I going to kill myself for these women? Right? Why am I going to do that? So this is something that we as men have to make a conscious decision about. Some of us need to work a little bit harder to get our lifestyle such that we have a few more options. And that's fair. And some of you guys have completely checked out of the dating market. So if you out there killing yourself, what are you doing it for? Does it fit your goals? Does it put you where you need to be at? If the answer is no, then continue on. Grind away. I talk about purpose all the time. But if not, obviously make sure you have a rainy day savings. Obviously make sure you have assets and stuff like that. But if you can do that and just be sipping pina coladas and margaritas, why not do that? You know? I hope that makes sense, guys. And I'm sorry I went on that rant for too long. Professionals, not wannabe boss babes. I got you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Azrael. Thank you. That's exactly what I was talking about. Professionals, not these boss babes. Because actually, let me leave that up on the screen. There's a difference. See, and men do this too. People that want to act like they're bigger than they are going to peacock, right? Dudes are going to have their chest puffed out, going to be trying to be all extra. You know, oh, check this out. Look what I got. I got this new thing, right? And then women are going to be like, I'm boss babes. I don't need no man. I can do it by myself. I don't need nobody, right? Look at where I'm at. I'm on the gram. We eating at this fancy restaurant. See, those people are peacocking. See, smart people learn from the millionaires, right? If you're smart, you learn from the millionaires. I'm not talking about all of them. Some millionaires are flashy as hell. But there are a lot of millionaires that you don't even know that they're rich. And those are the ones you can learn from. Those are the ones you can learn from. They're not out there trying to show everybody that they're rich. They're living below their means. They're grinding, they're saving, and they're building it up even more. That's the way to do it, baby. Uh-oh, my mouse tried to check out on me. There we go. All right, where's my little cursor at? I'm also talking career and combative women who think their money raises their SMV. No, and listen, there are some women like that. I'm not saying if you go talk to professional women all the time or women who have careers, you're going to come across some that think their crap don't stink. But I'm not attracted to those women anyway, right? Jima says, I'm like you, bro. She can work if she wants to. I don't mind. I don't force anyone to do anything they don't want. Just respect me and love me. Right. But here's the thing. At this point now, man, you can't go with that, bro. She needs to be working on something. I get it. Make her work on something. Make her be better than herself. Don't allow her to just sit up on you. I'm saying with today's society, we have to be like that. They have these high expectations of us, but we should have high expectations of them too. I know no one's perfect, but it sounds like but you sound like a good dude, bro. Man, look, I've been every type of dude. I've been the bad dude. I think the only thing I haven't been is a pookie. You know what I mean? I think the only thing I haven't been is a pookie. But I've had some pookie moments. Who ain't had no pookie moments, man? If you've been out there enough, bro, tell me who ain't had a pookie moment or two. You know, even Kevin, the late great Kevin Samuels said, hey, man, I simp that sometimes. But you go through it so that you come out of it a better man. You learn from those. You get, like we talked about these women. Hey, you go through it enough times, you just get tired of it. And it's not to say give up. It says just be smarter, man. Be smarter. Are you going to talk about the astronomical taxes? Oh, man. Yep. And that's the other thing, too. If you keep your income at a certain level, I'm not saying you avoid taxes. I'm just saying you can keep them a little lower than other people. Okay? Respect you guys for serving your country, America. I'm up north in Canada. Oh, right on. Yeah, man. I lived in New York, so I went up to Montreal and Niagara Falls, and then I lived in Seattle, so I went up to Vancouver and Victoria. I've never been to Toronto though, so I don't know if I missed anything. Genuine, let me know if I missed anything in Toronto. Right? I hear you about the time thing. I was lucky and able to make six figures and still keep it under 40 hours. That is really good. That is really good. Are you on call though? Sometimes? See, that was also on call. I would have easy weeks, but then when the weeks got hard, I mean, you're talking like 20 plus days with no days off, and I was working 14 to 16 hours a day. I've had those days. It was working high speed and super stressed. Now I own a shop. All right, good. I like to hear that. Shout out to Pat Smith. Yes, there's a difference between a boss baby and a professional woman. Oh, yeah, Pat. I love a professional woman. Listen, I think I need to do a video on that because I need to be able to talk about and clarify. That's a damn good idea. Because I talk about these things and I only have that short video that I can't give full context. That's why I love these live streams so we can have a more broader, in-depth talk. But that's a great video idea. If it does well, it does. Doesn't, I don't care. I think it's just a great video. Boss babe. But y'all better support it. Everybody in this chat right now better support it. Versus professional woman. Oh, I like that. God, that's going to be a great topic because I can speak passionately on that. Jesus. Actually, let me add one more woman to the mix. Versus stay at home modern woman. Oh, yeah, baby. That is going to be an excellent topic. Now, if I put this video out, y'all better support it, okay? Y'all better support it. All right, let me get through a Pat, thank you very much. Thank you. Junior says, what is a pookie? Oh, man. If you want to know what a pookie is, go and watch. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. I'm going to answer that question for you by showing you a video. I'm going to show y'all what a pookie. I'm going to show you what a pookie is because I have a small video clip and I'll show you what a pookie look like. Azrael says, you know what I don't get? Women say there aren't enough men that make enough for them to be stay-at-home wife, but when you make them one, they get bored or they get into something foolish or chaotic. Oh, that is a great Anon. Shout out to Anon for being here. Thank you, bro. I know you said you've been having a hard time making it. That is actually that's an excellent point. And I swear everything you guys are talking about, I've already kind of like, I know the next 3 to 4 regular videos that I'm making. I don't know. I never know what my live stream going to be about until like the night or till a day or two before, maybe the night before, maybe the day of, because I like to make sure I have up-to-date information with certain topics, or if something pops up, I like to be able to talk about it on the fly, right? But there is a clip that I swear I have that's coming up in one of my next videos about this exact topic. About, hey, you guys say, that's not. I don't want to spoil it, but you're absolutely correct. It makes no sense, right? Men don't make enough. You get home, you're bored, and then you just ruin it anyway, right? Even if you do have a man that can take care of you. So why would men want to get a part of that? Okay. Genuine says, recently moved from Toronto, now in Windsor, throws stones from Detroit. Nah, you missed nothing in Toronto. Fair enough. I ain't missed nothing. Okay. Gents, I'm about to make my announcement. Okay. We now have channel memberships. That is absolutely correct. I finally set it up. We do have channel memberships now, okay? I've been told you guys I was going to set this thing up. I am sorry it is taking me so long. I just, every time, y'all know how it is, man. One thing happens, you're making progress, and then you get knocked off of it, okay? So channel memberships are going to be available for my loyal gents. And you got 3 levels. You got the gents, the OGs, and the triple OGs. And as you can see, right, you got once you become a member, you have priority comments. You have priority comments when it comes to videos as well. If you go to the OG package, also we have the loyalty badges. So as you become, the longer you become a gent, new members get the, let me see if I can bring up a picture of the badges. Sorry, real quick. I've been telling y'all I was going to do this. So please, you guys, bear with me on this. I've been told you guys I was going to work on this stuff. And I want to let y'all know I didn't forget. All right, where's the channel badges? Okay, so that's the the new members right there. Get that channel badge. All right. And then Oh, God dang it. Hold on real quick. Let me put myself back up on screen so I can do this properly. All right. Then the second level is this one. Right. So at the second level, so after 2 months of being a member of the channel, you'll get the second level badge. All right. Let me put myself back up on screen again. And then as you progressively stay a member longer, right? Once you make it to the year mark, then you get the hold up. Let me bring up the year one. I think there's a year. Yeah. So you become check this out. I'm about to put it up on screen. So that's the next tier, right? I kind of did it after the military there. You know what I'm saying? You get to level 4, right? You've been in with me for a year, rock with me for a year. You get the G. You become a G, and then if you stay, I forgot how long it is. I think I don't know if the next one is like 2 years or something, but I don't know if it's 2 years. I hope I didn't do it that long. If not, I'll redo it later. And then you get if you stay with me long enough, you get the triple, you get the triple, you get the OG special, baby. You get the OG special. Also, we have custom. If you become a member, you also on the first level, you have custom emojis that you get to use during the live stream, only for the members. The second level is the OG. You're going to have early access to all the videos. Let me put myself up on the screen. You have early access to all the videos, member shout outs, right? I'm going to start doing member shout outs, especially when things get bigger. You'll get photos and status updates that other people won't be able to see. You'll get exclusive member only videos. So I'll make videos that only the members can see. And I also do members only live streams. And I will announce when I do those member only live streams, I'll do them through the community posts, which members will only be able to see. All right. And then you got the triple OG. Okay. Basically, you'll be able to connect with me on social media. You'll get a discounted merchandise, right? I have a discount code for you for merchandise. I will take time to answer any personal questions or topics that you want to discuss one-on-one with you. You also I'm going to start putting up like gym videos and stuff like that, gym tips and tricks, stuff that I don't normally have on this video because it won't work on this type of video. But all this, me going to the gym, all these things, all the stuff that I'm going to be talking about in my upcoming book. And then as a triple OG, you will have the opportunity to come up on these live streams for up to about 15 minutes and contribute to the conversation. I will only allow that for my triple OGs. Okay. You'll be able to come up and you'll get all the props. And then something I didn't put in there because there wasn't another option for it. But if you become a triple OG member, only my triple OGs will have an opportunity. Anyone who comes in on this new plan will have an opportunity to be one of my moderators. Okay. But you have to be on the triple OG plan, and you have to have been on the triple OG plan for, I'm going to say at least 2 months, but my mindset says 6. And that's just to make sure that you're consistent with the channel. If you're going to get put in onto the channel like that, then you could be one of my moderators. Anyway, finally got it going, you guys. Tonight, after I get done with this live stream, that's why this live stream probably won't be as long, but I'm going to be working on member-only content. I already have some stuff already members-only now, but I'm actually going to be working on members-only content. My plan for members-only content is that they're going to be anywhere from 2 to 4 extra live streams for members only per month. I'm going to put out at least one different type of video just for members. So if you're not a member, you don't have to be a member. I'm still going to put out the same amount of videos. But my members only videos, I'm going to probably try to do at least one every week or one every other week. Members only. It's going to be able to talk about different topics and stuff like that, right? It's going to be good. All right, where am I at? Pat says, women love, honor, and respect your man. Be there for them and support them. Do not look at a man as your meal ticket. Everybody wants to feel respected, Pat, and that is excellent by you. Men and women both want to be respected. But how we like to be loved, or how we need to be loved and respected, believe it or not, is a little different. We still want respect, but we just want it. Men and women love differently. And it's important for both men and women to understand how the other person requires their love. But these are things that needs to be talked about and hashed out in the beginning of relationships. Okay, this is the kind of stuff you have to learn to be able to talk to people about up front and in the beginning. And if they decide they want to walk off and leave because it's not going to work, then let them go. Do not feel bad about it. What you don't want to do is get stuck with somebody, like Kanye say, 18 years. You know what I mean? You don't want to get stuck with something that you ain't ready for. Okay? All right, where we at on these? We're going to get back to the videos here. Man, I need good women. Where to find one? We all strive for good companionship, love, and respect. Look, it might be tough, man, but you're not going to find a good woman, or as a woman, you're not going to find a good man until you're honest about who you are, what you're looking for. And it's not this, well, I'm only going to tolerate this. See, and you have to have realistic expectations. That's both men and women. Real quick, Pat, I'm going to get back to you real quick. You have to have realistic expectations. Like, I'm talking to both men and women right now. Right? If you're a woman and you're expecting your man to be able to jump off buildings, faster than a locomotive, stop faster than a speeding bullet, and you're an average woman, it's probably going to be hard to find that dude. Is it impossible? Nothing's impossible, but it's damn near 0.000 something percent, which is damn near impossible, statistically impossible. Okay? For dudes, if you are looking for Betty Crocker, or you're looking for Rachel Ray, or you're looking for somebody who's going to iron and press your drawers every day, or you want her to be attracted to you, but you don't work on yourself. Women, just like we like pretty women, and we like to be attracted to women, women like to be attracted to their man. You can't get comfortable. Ladies, you can't get comfortable. Men, you can't get comfortable. And I think we tend to get comfortable in these relationships, man. I think we think everything is fine until we find out that it isn't. And it's something that I think that's why you got to know what you're looking for, and you got to be patient for it. And you got to be really willing to ask the right questions. And you got to be willing to know what your deal breakers are and willing to walk away. And I'm not saying some unrealistic high standard that most people can't meet. I'm saying something. I mean, like, yo, this is a problem. This is a problem that's going to surface itself later. And unfortunately for our younger dudes, that takes time and experience to be able to learn those things that are going to be problems later on. You know what I mean? I agree. And we both need to get to understand each other. Facts, Pat. Absolutely. All right, let's get to this next video. Thank you guys. Again, channel memberships are available. I am excited. I will have more info and videos. I'll be putting it out in my regular videos. And I'm just excited. I'm excited because I can't wait to make for my channel membership videos. I can't wait to be able to make content. I want to make content for my loyals, man, who rock with me regardless, right? Where, I don't have to fluff it up and try to keep, do all this crazy stuff to keep your attention. You rock with me because what I'm telling you is the truth. And that's the kind of people I want as a gent, man. Seriously. All right, let's get to the video.
Some of you women need to be realistic with yourself, especially the girls who have multiple children. Okay, y'all have to be real with yourself. A man who does not have kids, it is hard for him to want to step up and be a stepdaddy to a woman with multiple kids.
your value starts to decrease, sis. It drops. The moment that we start having kids as women and we're not married or in any type of long-term relationship that's leading up to potential life partner status, the value of us automatically decreases. That's just the way the game works. But a lot of you women who have multiple children, y'all need to be realistic with yourself. Because there is not a man, there's not many men. I'm not going to say that there aren't men, but there are not many men, especially the man that you want. The men that you want versus the man that you have to settle for is not going to want to be with a woman who has multiple kids and play stepdaddy. Who the fuck wants to play stepdaddy to a woman who has multiple kids when he does not have children? There are not a lot of men who are going to do it. Now, us women will be open to accepting a man, even if we don't have kids with multiple kids, because we're made to be nurturers. That's how the game go. But a lot of you women need to be realistic with yourself. And I can't tell you to lower your standards and expectations. However, you may have to settle for Jerome that also has kids, but he only making $60,000 because the man that you want, not the man that chooses you, but the man that you want, baby, I don't think that he exists for you, and you need to be realistic with yourself. Call me back.
All right. Since we're on this topic, let me see if I can do this real quick. This is from blackdemographics.com. Somebody in my comments, one of my comments, tried to tell me that we need to have this discussion on accountability on both sides. And I said I agree with part of the argument and here's where I agreed, the only part I agree with. If you have a child as a man, you should be responsible for your kid, period. End of story, okay? You should. Now, it doesn't mean that I don't feel for that man if he's going through dealing with a contentious person or a woman who's dealing with a lazy, shiftless man. I feel for you because that's not what you signed up for. But this woman tried to tell me this was a two-side argument. So let me show you guys, okay? Over 50% of black men have never been married. Now, it's the same thing with not having kids, right? Right? Half of black men have never been married and they have not had kids. And then you got about 33% who are married with another 3. So 38% are married, separated, or widowed. So now you have the people that made kids in this demographic. And then you have another 10% that are divorced, which means they were married at some point and they probably had kids in that. So when you look at so knowing that half of black men have never been married and are childless, right? Then you think about people that were married, widowed, or separated or divorced, right? So you have another, let's see, 48. So when you talk about this, you're talking about women are creating kids with a very small percentage of women. All right? I'm sorry. Women are having kids with the same dudes, the same Pookies and Ray Rays. All right? People that got the multiples and stuff like that. The other percentage is coming from that percentage of dudes, right? Some of these never married dudes, the small percentage of Pookies and Ray Rays. Because there's another statistic in here that talks about damn it. Another statistic talks about how I can't find a graph. I wish I had it. I just kind of brought this up on the fly. Okay. So age 25 and older, black men, 52% of black men have actually attended college. All right. At least attended college. Now, obviously, that percentage drops with bachelor's degrees or higher, and only 15% have less than a high school diploma. So you hear these statistics come out about how Black men ain't doing nothing, ain't crap, whatever, right? I'm trying to find the right. Nope, that's not the one. Oh, okay. We already talked about relationships. Damn it, I can't find that graph I was looking for. But anyway, go check out blackdemographics.com. They have all these different graphs. It talks about education, talks about all these different things. The point I'm trying to say is that woman who tried to tell me about how tried to tell me in the comments how this is a both sides argument. It's like, yo, you got a bunch of women having multiple kids with dudes that ain't doing crap with themselves. Half of black men are considered in the middle class, right? Now that number fluctuates depending on what you're looking at, but the consensus is right about 50,000 or above, I believe, or maybe it was 45, right? Right about $45,000 or above. Actually, there's also another statistic that says anything above the poverty line is considered middle class, but that's neither here nor there, okay? 50,000 or higher, right? 45,000 or higher. So you have half of black men considered in the middle class. So who is creating all these children? And I said children. That's what I said. It's the same Pookies and Ray Rays. I gotta find this. I gotta find that video on Pookie, I guess now, huh? I gotta find that Pookie video. Hold on, let me see if I can find that Pookie video. Yep, found it. So Genuine asked, he said, wait, where was it at? Genuine, you asked it, right? Genuine said, what's a Pookie? Here you go. Genuine, here you go. I'm going to show you what a Pookie is.
I 100% disagree, and I'm going to show you. So coincidentally, it was like this trend going around on Facebook for women to drop pictures of their deadbeat baby daddies. And so let's just go through a couple of them and see if any of them gave active father. Let's just play a game, okay?
I can't show this whole video.
What about this gave active daddy? I just want to know.
Now, these are deadbeat dads that women posted. All right, let me take that down. Anyway, let me take that down. Let me put myself back up on the screen here because I forgot there's some paraphernalia in there. I can't, whatever. So, yeah. But the point is, the dudes in there, right? All Pookies. All Pookies. So, Genuine, I hope that answers your question. Uh-oh. That's not the video I wanted to get on. Where am I at? Oh, here we go. All right. Let me pull up the next video clip. Right? So that's what a Pookie is. Now, that woman talked about being realistic about your choices and stuff for women that have kids. It's not to say that if you're a woman that has kids that you can't find a dude. Like, I'm not going to be in that camp of some men who say, well, nobody should date you. Some men, ladies, if you're a woman, a single mother with a kid, some men, you're just not their preference. And that happens. Hell, I've talked about on this channel how I wasn't some women's preference because I had kids already, right? So, hey, you can't get mad about that. You live and move on. Hey, this is my situation. Here it is. But you also have to understand why your value as a woman decreases when you have a kid. Because again, you're telling a man to take on a responsibility that he did not create. And I've heard some women with kids say, well, I don't need him to take care of my kids. They got a daddy, right? But you got to understand, if you're trying to make a man comfortable with the fact that you have a kid, then you have to really think about this. If you're going to get serious with a man, I understand not letting that man meet your kids right away. I get that. I do. I was always the same way with my children, right? If they ever met them, right? But you got to understand that if you want that man comfortable in there, and you want him to be a part of your life long term, one of the downsides for a man when getting with a woman that has a child is if you don't allow that man to be the man of the house and you don't allow him to correct and discipline your child, then he's not going to feel invested. Hell, if you break up with him, guess what? You still have your kid. You might move on and you still have your kid. Y'all going to figure it out. You're going to do your own thing. But when he's not a part of your life anymore, if he was invested in your kid, he loses a part of that. And I think that we need to have these honest conversations. I've done multiple polls on this channel, and some of you dudes are like, oh, I'll never date a single mother. Some of you dudes should be dating single mothers, period. You have kids, they have kids. I'm not saying you bring your kids together. I'm just saying some of you guys are unrealistic. Some of you guys want the single women, got a whole bunch, got kids yourself, and I may not be talking to anybody in my audience. You got to realize I'm talking in generalities. So, if you get offended, you get offended. But hey, a hit dog, a holler. I'm just speaking facts here. Okay? Chosen, you should have saved that $10, bro. Started channel memberships today. Shout out to Chosen real quick. Modern women don't want actual husbands. They want sponsors. And yes, men, TSG. No, I hear it. We talk about that. I'm not faltering on what I'm talking about. I'm just saying people being realistic about their options. Right? Some men mad because women won't talk to them, but yet and still they haven't done any work on themselves. Like they still haven't made themselves the best version of what they could be. Yet you want a woman to be attracted to you. Hell, we as men have our preferences on attraction, do we not? And we argue all the time on this channel that our preferences should be respected just like a woman's preference. Should we not? Well, women want to be attracted to their men too. Now, let's face it. Some ladies' expectation of what a man should look like and what he should be, totally unrealistic. Totally unrealistic in some cases. But we also have to look at ourselves in the mirror and be like, well, if I keep having this saying, like, look, there's a point that you can't do something about your looks, right? You're not going to put on no makeup and none of that stuff. You're not going to do all that stuff to try to get women's attention. But are you in good shape? Are you dressing more than a scrub? Do you keep yourself clean? Do you keep your nails clipped? Right? All the things that Kevin Samuels talked about men grooming themselves, men doing the best that they can to look, to appeal to those women. Some men have these unrealistic expectations about women wanting to talk to them, but not putting in the work. We talk about women all the time on this channel about that. Their expectations is crazy high, crazy unrealistic. Hell, Superman can't even keep up with that. Chosen, thank you for the $10 super chat. Chosen says, I'll be back in Playa del Carmen next week, TSG. I'll try to make the live. God dang it. I loved living in Playa del Carmen. You're making me sad, bro. You're making me sad. Right? All right, let me get to y'all comments real quick. Where am I at? I missed nothing. Yep, I read that. Thank you, Pat. Man, okay, I already read that. Yep, I already read that. Kiva says she is speaking straight facts. Oh, the woman that was in the car about being realistic when you have children. Yeah. Hell, we hear all the time too. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, man. And yes, men's value does increase with age, but really it only increases in 2 ways or 3 ways. Men's value increases 3 ways as we age. If you do not take the opportunity to work on these 3 things, you have to at least have 1. It really helps if you have all 3. Okay. If you are a man who is getting up in age, like, mid 30s to about 50, and even some dudes that's over 50, but let's just talk about how we say men get better with time. You have to have learned lessons from life. You have to be wiser. Okay, that's the first thing. You have to have gained some type of knowledge, skills. You have had to learn some life lessons that make you better at life, better in your relationships, better how you treat people, better in your experiences with people. You have to be wise as a man. That's number one. Two, I'm not saying you have to be rich, but you shouldn't be where these kids are at. Okay? You shouldn't be still burger flipping in your 40s unless you're just doing it because you just want to get out the house and you got other money coming in. But if you burger flipping or doing, these jobs, you as a man should have a trade. You should have some type of skills, which goes with the first thing is the wisdom. Okay? So you need to have gained some skills that pay you more than some burger flipper. All right? I'm not saying you got to be rich. I'm not saying that. But you have to have some tangible skills that pay you anywhere you go. Okay? So that's two. And three, you got to keep yourself in decent health. Okay? You can have the other two and not taking care of yourself, and no woman going to want to mess with you. Don't matter. Okay? Then you'll need more money for them to be able to look at you. But if you're not taking care of your health, if you're not keeping your face, clean, keeping yourself looking right, I'm not saying you got to go out and spend all this money, but you need to be able to look decent as you get older. And I know a lot of older guys, especially ones that retired, they just let themselves go. They're like, oh, I ain't got to keep up with that twice a year physical readiness test. Why would I keep doing that? You need those three things. If you're going to start aging, you better look good. You better have some tangible skills or money, right? And you had better learn life, how to talk to people, how to do things, right? You need to be able to understand life better than you did when you were 30, better than you did when you were in your 20s, better than you did when you was a kid. Does that all make sense? Genuine says, I am a spiritual man. I need marriage. I got you, man. And you know what? I don't knock anybody for their spirituality. Okay? No fornication, no adultery. No, thank you. That's your choice, Genuine. And I'm not going to knock you for that. God dang it, you're going to apply to Carmen, Chosen. You're making me jealous, bro. You're making me jealous, fam. All right, let's get to this next video. I hope that helps somebody. I might clip those three things and just make a very small video out of that. I haven't clipped my live stream in a minute. Hopefully it's not too patchy. All right, let's get to this next clip. So I can take a sip of water or something.
Men, pay attention.
Okay, paying attention.
55% of children are born in too many homes that do not belong to the man who walks around parading themselves as their biological father.
Ooh, this woman is talking about that 1/3 of men. 1/3 of men who are in a house with kids and thinking that those kids are theirs. Woo, this woman is about to. All right, let's see what she got to say.
Extramarital affairs are part of today's women.
Wow.
It's on the rise.
Hold up. I've said that before in this channel. I said women cheat more than men nowadays.
I believe if I told you that 83.5% of married women right now cheat.
Okay, gents, hear me out. I don't know where she got those statistics from. I can't find them. Okay, I'll try to look it up. Let me do that as a lookup. I already answered what is a pookie, but I'll answer. I don't think there's a number because I haven't been able to find it. How many? I'm going to say married women cheat. You'll never be able to find out how many women cheat. How many married women cheat? And if I find out something good, I'll create a video just about that. Even if it's a short video, I'll create a video just answering that question. Okay? So this is some more homework for me to do. Okay? Oh, sorry. I'll get back to your comment in a little bit. I forgot I didn't finish the video. It's almost done.
Oh, yes. They cheat.
Well.
They even go as far as getting pregnant, sometimes for their lousy lovers. And they put the child on their husbands.
Yes. Yes, that is scary. Genuine. That's very scary. Yes, it is. That crap almost happened to me. Yes, it did. Almost happened to me. So I feel that one. All right. What time is it? Oh, crap.
Do women?
Yeah, we got to get through this last video. We're going to get through one more video. This is the last video I have, but I also have the comments where I read your comments, and then we're going to go through some memes, and then we're going to get up out of here, okay? So let's put this on screen.
Do women extend the same amount of grace towards men as they expect men to give to women?
Women want grace that we do not give at all. We expect people to accept our bad behavior, our attitude, all of the trauma that we've had in our past, our kids, our baby daddy. We want men to accept all of that. And as soon as you do one thing, that's it. So I do not think that men get the same grace as women. I think everybody makes excuses for us. But yeah, no, I don't. I don't think that you guys get the same grace as we do. And you should, because you deal with a lot more than we do.
I've said on this channel multiple times, right? I've said on this channel multiple times that a woman is born with her value. A man has to earn his. If you are a pretty woman, people are going to do things for you. People are going to give things to you. Listen, another YouTuber came into town. I am so sorry that him and I didn't get a chance to film any video because we just was talking and just kind of doing our thing, whatever, right? But he came through. Jock Wilkins, Young and Grown. Go check him out, right? Actually, I should put a link. If you guys aren't joined with my dude, this is going to get loud for 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Just till I can, oh, nope, it didn't get loud. All right, cool. Let me find this channel real quick. But anyway, Jock came into town and, see if I can find, God dang it. Hold on real quick. And anyway, I've said on this channel many times, I said, look, man, check it out. We got to go out. We got to earn this money, right? We got to earn this thing. And nobody gives a crap, because that's why men are you see so many men homeless, right? Yeah, too bad me and Jock Wilkes didn't get a chance to film anything together, but shout out to Jock Wilkes for coming through and spending time with TSG. Again, if he had more time in the town, I would have filmed some stuff, but he had a layover. I took him around for a few places, and then hopefully I could bring him up on the channel and we could talk about some of the things that we discussed while he was here, okay? But nobody gives a damn. When you're a man, nobody cares. We're seeing this evidently in society now because men are controlling, deleting themselves at a higher rate because they feel like nobody hears them. They don't have that type of friend group. Even if women have a friend group of girls that they don't even like or trust, they still have somebody that they can confide into and have those type of intimate moments and express how they feel, even if they don't like the girl. A lot of men claim to not even, or not say claim, statistics say that a lot of men don't even have like what they call best friends, right? Some men don't even have best friends. Some men don't even have what they consider friends. So as men, we don't get grace. We don't. Women may think they get it hard because they feel like society is judging them, but there's some leeway for a woman as a woman to make a mistake, and people feel sorry for you for that mistake But when it comes to being a man and you make a mistake, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. If you a man that ain't got no job, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. Why ain't you working? We don't get the benefit of the doubt like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me read a couple of these comments. I'm visiting a little something down there, but I'm looking for new spots to visit as well. Look, man, if it's up to me, I'd live there again. I know there's other places I need to visit, but I'd live there again. And I already read that one. Anon says, since the 70s, my father's first wife had an affair. That's crazy. She nailed it, TSG, no lie. Yep, no, I know she spoke true. Go check out my brother, Jock. All right? Some bros have never had a positive interaction with any woman, including their own mama. That is a true statement. And that was another topic that I was thinking about doing. Men's experiences with women. So you guys have given me couple topic ideas for me to look at going forward. I might even make a couple of these topic ideas members only. So y'all should be joining. We got members only now. Chosen. Stop sending $10 every time you're a live stream. Do the monthly subscription, brother. Do the monthly subscription. Look, then you only got to pay once a month, bro. Once a month. Okay? So I appreciate y'all, man, for that. Seriously. All right, now we're about to get to the next part of the thing because I'm trying to keep this thing going. Today, right now, we're going to go to comments of the day. This is where I take a few comments from videos from the past week or so, and I read those comments, and we discuss it here, okay? So the first comment, this was from the video, Why Women Bad Boy Phase is Never Over, okay? And then I asked the question, do you believe women liking bad boys is just a phase? Why or why not? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And then Trey Felder says, I don't care if it is or don't come my way. When you done dirty, for once a 304 is always a 304. Take your toxic ass on somewhere. And then you had Cyber Grinding says, funny thing is, I'm a real bad boy and I'm over it. I just want to be a good person. Took 40 years plus to realize human beauty. And you know what, man? I can relate. I highlighted this comment specifically because I know that feeling, man. It's like the only reason I ever think about being a bad boy again or anything like that is because women seem to respond to bad boys, okay? But the problem is once you get over 40 and you hit this point where you just want your peace and you realize that even if you could flip that switch, go back, be a bad boy, the amount of issues that you have to deal with. Matter of fact, the type of women you have to deal with who like that, you got to deal with those type of women too. So it's not worth it. When you get to be 40 plus or in your late 30s up, you start looking for peace. So is it worth it just to be able to interact with some women? Definitely fun for a night or two. But is it worth it? I don't know. Right? No doubt, TSG. All right, talk about what I talked about before. I have 0 friends, period. I want to visit Joshua Tree with no friends. Look, man, that's a choice. I'm not saying you need friends. I'm not saying you need friends. Us as men, right? Like, we can go without having friends. Women need to be social, right? Women need to have that sense of community. But every man needs somebody that they can talk to. Every man. Now, some men be like, no, I don't. Okay. If you like, that might work for you. But as a general rule of thumb, everyone needs someone to be able to talk to. Okay. All right. This is from the same video. This is from the Brick Girls. They were good friends of the channel. They actually came up. We came up together when I first started this YouTube thing. They supported me when my channel was nothing. Lucy wrote, it's scary that some of those women like men with violent or controlling tendencies. There are ways to introduce excitement and adventure into a long-term relationship without dating a bad boy, but it takes work and commitment. I hope more women realize that so that they don't feel the need to date dangerous men anymore. I totally agree, Lucy, and that's why I read this comment from the Brit Girls, because it don't make sense. After you get to a certain age, why? Like, I know some women say, I don't want to date bad boys anymore. But the difference is you didn't been with bad boys while you were younger, and now you're putting these high, unrealistic expectations on a good man that you never put until you were tired of bad boys. And then men are starting to see that when women get with good men, and then when they're bored or it's not exciting, they get rid of them. So it's like, yo, why would I even put myself in that situation? This is just me letting women know the mindset that men are thinking about. So if you want a good man and you want a man to believe you, you're going to have to show him something different than what every other woman is saying. Every woman right now is saying the same thing about men. They're telling men about what they got to do instead of talking about what can they do. Women still cannot answer the question, what do you bring to the table? And we've been talking about this shit for years. All right, this was from, y'all got to check this video out, bro. I tried to put out a video where I made clips, like I showed how young men are struggling emotionally. They basically have no emotional intelligence. And then I just did a bunch of clips with men dropping game. Please go support this video because the views say it ain't got enough love. Still say, regular the channel, he says, yeah, TSG, might need to talk about how single mothers hold their sons as emotional hostages. Oh, that's where I heard it at. So I wrote it down. Men's experiences with women. So Chosen, you and Still Saint both said that. And so this is an idea for a video I'm going to do on this channel in the next week or two. Okay. Might need to talk about how single mothers hold their sons as emotional hostages and age their lives prematurely and compete with their fast daughters and try to steal their boyfriends' relation partners. Yeah, this is a great topic. This is a great topic. Shit, these are actually two separate topics. How single mothers hold their sons emotionally hostage and how these mothers are competing with their daughters. Let me write that down. Mom. Now, I did a video on this already with the mother who used to be a model and then, or used to be Miss USA, or she's basically a pageant winner, and her daughter is does pageants too, and then now she's talking about their twins. Check out that video. Go check out that video. But I would like to go deeper and show more videos about this. Mom competes with daughter. Look, man, I've been talking to y'all for an hour and 20 minutes, and I already got 3 more topics to create. All right, that was the only comments I have for that, okay? I don't want to get too deep in it, but we do need to talk about it at some point, so I'm going to make a video about it. Please look out for it. But those are the comments of the day. And before we get to the next section, I'm going to go ahead and set up the next section. Got some memes for you guys today. Some will be on topic. Some are going to just be funny. Okay. Still Saint says, woo. Oh, okay. There you go, brother. All right. Yeah, I read your comment today. We're gonna do a video on that one. Some single mothers stunt their son's growth because they're scared to be alone. Yeah, they are. Right? It's like, I don't have a man, so my son is my backup plan. But when you make your son your backup plan, you stunt his growth as a man. Because instead of him looking forward to creating and starting his own family, he's always going to be looking back at you. He's always going to be looking back at you. And it's not to say as a son, you shouldn't love your mother. I love my mom. Matter of fact, me and my mom be having some gangster conversations. If you heard the way me and my mom talk to each other, you'd be like, damn. Like, it's not nothing disrespectful, but we just real with each other. And it's just the way we are. We could be social when we're around people, and then we like to do our own thing. So when we come together, I don't know how else to be, around my mom, and she could be real with me. And I respect my mom to the highest. Absolutely. Codependency. Yeah. That's the one thing I can say about my mom, man. She didn't have me codependent. If anything, everything she taught me made me independent. Like, it made me go off and always do my own thing, you know? So I respect it. All right. So let's get to this next section. Hold on, let me do this properly. Now we're coming to the part where we get to memes of the day. These are memes that I found while I was perusing on social media or got sent to my phone and I thought was pertinent to show you guys, right? We're going to go through the memes of the day. I'm going to take a few more of your comments and questions and we'll get out of here, all right? I don't want to hold you guys up too long, right? Also, we have channel memberships now, if you do not know, okay? We have channel memberships. And I'll talk about that more before we get out of here. But if you didn't know, if you just showed up, you're just starting to watch this, we do provide channel memberships, in which case you'll get, depends on the level of member you are, you will get exclusive access to, we'll have members only live streams, members only videos. I'll answer comments. You'll be able to get a hold of me on social media where we can talk about more things in depth. You can ask me questions. I'm also going to be putting out workout videos for members only. I'm going to talk about what I've done to, get in my shape. You know what I mean? To be my lean 233 self. Okay. And whole bunch of other extras and perks that I'm going to make sure I get out there for my members. So you can join at the $5 level, the $10 level, or the $20 level. Okay. There you go. All right, let's get to it. This one says, I'm not like most girls my age. I respect my body. And most call me old-fashioned because I believe my guy should be well-fed, not fed, little to no fat, little to no fast food, home-cooked Southern meal. Go ahead, hate for me for this. Women are in the kitchen and men go out. What do y'all think about that one? The problem is, posts like this one, these women get slammed. Now, I have another post. So I'm not going to go too long on this one. I have another post that's similar to this one. And I'm going to tell you what it said above it when I get to it. Check this out. All right, 2023 Miss Universe Zimbabwe, right? So this was Miss Zimbabwe. Man, people were pissed. Now, this picture is kind of grainy. I'm sorry about that. But it appears to me that she's a light-skinned black woman. They were hating on her ass. All right. Now, here's the contestants. This is why they were hating on her. Oh, maybe she better not be white. She looked white in this picture. This is crazy. Anyway, they were hating because you had all this chocolate here, all these beautiful chocolate women here, right? And Brooke won. It's jacked up, but listen, maybe you just have to be better at the talent. I don't know. I'm just playing. But they was pissed. Yo, son, they were mad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the picture. It was just kind of a meme-ish thing. So say what you will. Okay. You're right. Still saying. All right. Now, I responded to this one. This was from people who dropped in comments. My husband is divorcing me because I cheated. This is what they're asking. They ask questions on this site. Quora or whatever it's called, right? Can I get half of what he owns without getting also the kids? I want to have fun with the money and think the kids would take too much of my time. Now, I hope that this was some dude that was trolling wrote this. But if a woman wrote this is jacked up. And this is one of the reasons why men don't want to get married. And I wrote, this is from my ex Twitter or whatever you want to call it. I said, this is not only a terrible wife and mother, but just a terrible human being. No wonder men are saying no to marriage. So that was my response to this when I saw it. I wanted y'all to know what I put on Twitter or X, whatever you call it. Next one. All right, I'm going to read this for a second. Please stick with me, okay? This generation is being taught not to depend on a man and to always have a backup plan just in case. That isn't the father's design. I'm teaching my daughters that college, so a woman wrote this, that college and a career is not the way. Being a helpmeet and a keeper at home is. And it is truly the safest and most fulfilling for us women. We were not created to be out in the workforce, in the world every day away from our homes, husband, and children. If you're feeling that pull to be home with your children, serving your husband, cooking, and maintaining your home, it's for a reason. This is the father's design. Then she goes in through some religious stuff. I'm not telling you guys about, I'm not religious. You guys know that. I'm spiritual. Okay. But you have more and more women starting to make these kind of posts. There's a theme to these posts, as you can see. What do y'all think about this? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, this woman wrote, I'm teaching my daughters that it's perfectly acceptable to depend on a man. Now, what you can't see is right about here. This was a post, and right above it, the person that responded to this put disgusting. And then a whole bunch of women went on this woman down in the comments below. Now, let me tell you I'm going to come up on the screen just a little bit. Let me tell you what's messed up about that. Women have talked about equality for the longest, correct? Are we not talking about women being independent, being able to do what they want, right? Having the freedom to be able to live their life as they choose? So if women were truly in support of women's rights, why is it that women will go in the comments and drag a woman who has chosen to stay at home and be home with her kids? Why do women do that? Why are most of the comments from women dragging other women? Because they make the choice to stay home and take care of their kids, to be there for their husband, to support that house. Why? I can see if it was a few, but those comment sections be filled with women telling a woman that's not what she should be doing. So when I have people in my comments telling me about this accountability on both sides crap, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because I'm going to tell you, life makes sure that men are accountable. Show me an unaccountable man, I'll show you how jacked up his life is. Show me an unaccountable man, and I'll show you how jacked up his life is. Show me a man whose life is jacked up, and I'll show you a lack of accountability. Okay? Genuine says, yes, teaching her daughters correctly. I hope she homeschools her daughters and keep them off social media. She better. She better still. The children of darkness hate the children of light. Evil hates the good, TSG. Yeah, I know. I know. So that's why when women make these posts, and look, it didn't say nothing from what I saw too. It never said in her post that all women should be this way. She just simply stated, and they got it from somewhere else. She was just simply stating that this is what I'm doing for my daughters. That's all I'm doing. So if women were truly in support of other women, why aren't y'all supporting her and telling her, you go, girl, if that's what you want to do? Sad. Okay? This is what they want to destroy the family. Yep. They're falling for it, hook, line, and sinker. All right, let's go to the next thing so we can roll through this. Okay? I don't understand men. So this was a post by some woman. Me, smart. Oh, this must have been under her profile. Me, smart, nice, athletic, and has a college degree. Let me stop right there. Smart, okay, sure. I personally don't like dumbass women. Nice to who? Athletic, that don't appeal to all men. That's nice and all, but not all men are attracted by your athleticness. Okay? It has a college degree. You see how they lead with that? None of these things really deeply speak to what men are looking for from a woman. It doesn't. It doesn't. These are not top on the list. Men chooses the 5'1" B who's stupid as hell. What am I doing wrong? These are hashtags. What am I doing wrong? They always go for the stupid as short girls, short 304s. What's good about women with child bodies? See, look at this shaming. Majority of women are tall and are getting taller. So I hate men. I really do. Majority of women are getting taller, are tall and getting taller. Huh. Is that a fact? Huh. How, hold on real quick. Bear with me, gents. Bear with me. How tall is the average woman in the United States? Huh. So women are getting taller, huh? Oh, look at that right there. What does that say on the screen, you guys? The average height for women in the United States is about 5'4" inches. Now, it does say the average height has increased over time, right? And that is true, right? Let me see what this says real quick. Somebody asked the question, is 5'7" tall for a girl, right? And then would a woman 5'7" be considered tall in the U.S.? Yes, she definitely would be considered tall. The average height for a woman in the U.S. is 5'3.5". So this thing said it says about 5'4". So it's 5'3.5". Okay? So I showed you guys that because this is why I showed you guys that. This is why I went and pulled up the stats on it for you guys to show you that women are getting mad at the wrong goddamn things. If you're worried about men pulling short women, quote unquote short women, you were mad about the wrong things. You led with you're smart, nice, athletic, and have a college degree instead of saying that you're fit, friendly, cooperative, and submissive. Right? That you were willing to get on your man's program, that you were willing to support and have your man's back through thick and thin. That you ain't trying to argue with your man, that you're not trying to be your man's destruction, but you're trying to be his peace. If you aren't doing those things, and if your attitude and demeanor doesn't exude those things, then you're not going to get those type of men. What you're really mad about is that the man that you want didn't choose you. He most likely chose a shorter woman, which you talked about. You are mad that he chose a different woman than you. Men, I don't hear men, check this out. I rarely hear men say, "Oh, I just like short girls." I don't hear it. I hear men say short girls are fun sometimes, or I've heard men say short women are evil. You know what I mean? I've heard that. What I haven't heard is I don't really hear men say, I love short girls. I want all my women to be short. The only dudes I hear about talking about women being shorter is men who aren't tall themselves. Okay? And even some of them short men wouldn't mind talking to a tall girl if she gave them attention. You women are focused on the wrong crap. You just are. All right? Next one. Now check this out. I'm going to put this up on the screen. Y'all got to check this out. When he made every other girl get an abortion, but wanted you to keep the baby. This is what women are flexing on online. This is a flex. This is what we talked about in the earlier clips on this channel, right? We talked about women's priorities are just in the wrong place. I talked about how that person came at me in the comments talking about this is a both sides issue. This ain't a both sides issue. I said in that comment, I said, this ain't a both side issue. This is a don't lay down with dogs so you don't come up with fleas issue. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this crap up. And it's maddening, bro. Because we'll catch all the blame for their poor choices. Her mouth is smarter than her degree. She talked too much. Good one. Most women think that their ability to provide for themselves is attractive to a real man. Yeah, if it doesn't, most women do not. Most women don't make provisions to take care of their men. They just don't. So what does your degree matter to me? Right? What does your degree matter to me? Right? It don't. It makes the percentage chance that you're gonna leave me pretty damn high. That's what it matters. Okay. Where am I at? I never understood why women think that material items make them look more appealing. It don't. And you're absolutely correct, because it really don't. You speaking facts over here. You got to be an expert at shutting up without the student loan debt. Still saying that's a good one. Oh, I got what you meant. Yeah. I got what you're saying. You can't get to be an expert, or you can get to be an expert at shutting up without the student loan debt. Yeah, absolutely. Short women are pretty bossy. Yeah, some short women are just as bad as some short dudes. I swear, like being too short, man, you got like a Napoleonic complex or something, man. I don't understand. It's like small dogs. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Small dogs, where they always yapping and crap, right? They act like they bigger than what they are, so they gotta play bigger. It's like, yo, shut your little ass up before I punch you across here. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Who's left entertainment? Thank you for being here. Thank you. Appreciate that. Peace. All right. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you. Seriously. I see the belly, but no ring. Oh. Yeah, there's no ring on that finger. There's no ring on that finger. See what I'm saying? This is the standards that they're setting for themselves, bro. But yet and still, we catching the blame. Oh, it's a both sides of the shoe. No, nobody told you to lay down with that dude. He made okay, here's the red flag. Look, just off the top of my head. I didn't even really evaluate this one too well, but I give you one off the top of my head. Steel Saint gave one. He said, I don't see no ring. Red flag. Okay. Another one. I'll give you a red flag about the dude. She flexing because he made every other girl get an abortion. Yo, I don't know about you guys. I don't have women out there that had to get an abortion from my kids. Oh, man, I might can't monetize this video now. All good. Hopefully it's not, yeah, no, YouTube made some changes to the policy, right? Basically, if you're talking about, yeah, okay. Listen, I don't have, like, what dude has multiple women that need to get the pill or to get rid of a baby or the fetus or whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever side of the argument you're on. I really don't give a damn, okay? What man has that many women that have to do that? Red flag. And you gonna flex? Hold on real quick. Let me put it back up on the screen. And you gonna flex that he did this? And men now have to be accountable more than women about this? Are you serious? You knew second point. I'll make another point. He has multiple women like this. He ain't married now bit one of them. He pumped and dumped them. The red flags are there. And you wonder, some of you ladies wonder why you can't find a good man. I mean, the red flags are right there in the post. You don't even have to hear it. You don't even have to hear her dance in the video. She probably dancing in the video, rubbing her belly. Thinking it's a flex. It ain't a flex. You sound stupid. God dang, man. Sorry, I got a little angry right there. Got a little angry. These women have penile envy. All my arguments with strong, independent women are comparative. I told my ex there can't be two males in this relationship. Facts, you right. There can't be two males in a relationship. You're absolutely correct. There's a yin and yang to this thing. And they don't want to be the yin and the yang. They ain't trying to like complement do the complimentary thing. No, they're trying to get on your side. If you the white side of the yin and the yang, they're trying to jump on that side. If you the black side of the yin and yang, they're trying to jump on that side. Make up your damn mind. Stay in your lane. Jeez. All right, got a couple more. All right, check this out. Check this next one out, bro. Check this next one out, y'all. So I'm reading down below. Asking a woman for a gift is pathetic. A woman buying a grown man a gift is even more pathetic. So this person, that's a dude wrote that. I think a dude wrote that. And then the dude up above, you can read it for yourself. Every day you come on here and let us know no B ever loved or cared about you. Oh, maybe it is a woman. I don't know. It looked like a man in the picture. But the point is, I'm not saying a woman has to buy their man a gift. I'm not even big on gifts. I don't care if my woman never give me a gift because I'm not materialistic. And I'm not saying you are if you want a gift. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that's just not the way I roll. I'm not knocking anybody for it. But why can't a woman do something nice for her man? Right? You know, my exes never thought I was appreciative when they did stuff for me, but I really was. When they bought stuff for me with my own money, I still was appreciative of it. But there was a childhood I had to get past of being disappointed, man. It's a childhood I had to get past of growing up poor. So when I get things, I never get too excited because I know that shit can get taken away. So I had to explain to my women that, hey, this is the reason why I don't fret on gifts that much. Hell, man, we lost damn near everything in Hurricane Katrina, man. All my trophies and awards and some trinkets and pictures that we had. Bro, stuff goes. And when you die, you can't take it with you. So this person going to say it's pathetic if your woman buys you a gift? Yo, who hurt you? And the dude above got a good point too. Just what we talked about. Men do have it harder because you got the people in the on that comment saying it's pathetic to even get a gift. You see what I'm saying? So why would men even think anybody give a shit about them, about us? Why do we think anybody even gives a crap, man? Are you serious? This is what we got to go through. I'm going to get to y'all comments. Actually, let me get to your comments right now. Real quick. Oh, wait. Oh, right here. Cho says, if Western women only knew how tough their competition is abroad. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Chosen brings up a good point, gents. And let me put myself back up on screen. Chosen brings up a good point, man. American women do not realize how stiff their competition really is. It really is. Because I'm going to tell you, when I got back from being out of the country and I saw the way women moved and operated in these other countries, I'm going to say that I did not look at the States the same when I came back. I still don't. If I'm going out and I'm not having a good night or whatever, or I see women being stuck up and all these different things. When I see that kind of attitude, it just make me go like, ugh. Like I'm sick to my stomach. Like, ugh. Like, how can you have such a stank attitude? Do you realize what's out there? You are not it. You think you're a 10, but you're not a 10. Your attitude alone makes you a zero, a negative. So when you leave the country and you start seeing the way women treat their men, the way women act out there, you just feel completely different, man. Like, bro, I was Chosen. I was depressed, Chosen. I was depressed for months when I came back. Just the whole lifestyle, ain't even about the women in competition. I'm saying the lifestyle, I was depressed moving back here. And truth be told, I'm just getting over it in the last few months, bro. Seriously, I'm just getting over it. This is my 10th month back. 10th month back in the States. Bro, and I'm just getting over depression. So Let that sink into you guys. You ain't got to deal with this crap. Tell her to play her position or get off my field. That's right. That's a good one. Yep, know your role. Yeah, man, we all got roles. Probably the man controlling her. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Nine. It's by design, though. Yep, it is. It is all by design. This has all been done purposely. And women have fallen for this propaganda hook, line, and sinker. Seriously. And some men have too. Like the man right here who's saying asking a woman for a gift is pathetic. Are you serious? You didn't fell for it too, man. You drinking Kool-Aid. If your woman is your woman and her love language is gifts, she better be gifting you left and right. I love this point. If your woman's love language is one thing, right? Acts of service, quality time. I don't remember them all, right? Gifts, all these things. That's your woman's love language, okay? And then your woman, whose love language is gifts, acts of service, quality time, whatever the other ones are, and she's not doing that for you, and that's her love language, got a problem. Got a problem. Women abroad know when they find a quality dude, the competition is stiff. Oh, bro, they be fighting, bro. They be like, man, without you asking first. That's the other part. Yep. You on it still. You always on it still. Still saying always on it. With my own money. That's a real thing. Yeah. Who's left? Yes, that's a real thing, bro. And then look, I had an ex, one of my exes made me feel bad about my own money. All the things I do for you. Like, what do you do? What have you provided to me that I couldn't provide for myself? And then they like to go there. I gave you your child. Like, oh my God. Could have created a child with anybody. What else have you given me? You know what I mean? Like, giving me grief right now. That's what you're doing. What else we got? As a man, you shouldn't give a AF. Yep. A man stands alone, stand on principle, regardless if it isolates you. I also talk about a man being on his purpose. Okay. That's something I always have said since the beginning of this channel, and I stand by it. And it does not count if it does not cost her. Right. Exactly. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, tell me y'all see this one. I saw this. I damn near fell off my couch, bro. I damn near fell off my couch. Stuffed. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Oh man. Oh my God. It was just as funny. It is just as funny. Oh my God. No, man. Somebody. Oh, I'm about to do Reggie. I'm about to do the Heimlich on myself. Oh, I did abs yesterday too. Oh my God. No, somebody made that. Because you could tell right here there's like a duck beak or something on it. I don't know how they did it, but that's too funny. All right, let me move on. All right. Now, this is a girl. I think there's a woman talking to her mom. Now, all right, this girl's talking to mom. Can I make cornbread with heavy cream instead of milk? She says, no, ma'am. She said, 304, your cornbread be so creamy. What's the secret? Oh, not how? How your cornbread be so creamy? What's the secret? Lord. She put, I meant how. So she messed up. You knew that wasn't a Freudian slip. You knew that was a Freudian slip. All right. Now, this is a dude. He says, being 39 is wild. I asked this woman if she has any children, and she said no. I pull up her socials. She got 4 grown-ass kids. I said, what's this? She said, you asked if I have children. I don't. I have adults. You see the wordplay? You see the wordplay? He asked if she had kids. And instead of saying, oh, my kids are grown, she played the word games. See, we as men, we try to ask direct questions, right? You have any children? Yeah, I do. I have 4, but they all grown now. That's the way you properly answer that question. This time, she going to pull wordplay. You asked if I had children. See how she tried to hold back on that knowledge? Right? See how she tried to hold back on that knowledge? Believe it or not, this is a princess fantasy on the real. Yeah. I never thought of it that way. Yeah. It's a good one. First thing I noticed when I got back to the Matrix was obesity and attitude. Definitely noticed the obesity. Yep, that was interesting. She has dementia. Yeah. See? I got word games too. You see what I'm saying? Yep. Depression. This maid used to work for me. She what her coworkers do. Something her coworkers do. I fired her. Why am I paying a maid? And she is nothing. Every time I ask her to do something, she screw up her face. Oh yeah, you can't hire somebody that won't. First of all, you hire her to do a job, and then she gonna get mad at you for her doing the job you asked her to do. Like, are you serious? Anon, are you serious? That is crazy. Women have delusions. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's crazy though. Okay, that was the last one. All right, let's come back up on the screen. All right, y'all. Dang. Check it out. Check it out. All right, y'all. Check it out. Again, if you are not aware, I'm going to bring it up again real quick before we get out here tonight. I wanted you guys to know that we on TSG Uncut, we have officially done it. We have channel memberships, okay? We got channel memberships at the $5 level where you get to be, you'll be part of the members only live chats and then priority reply to comments. You'll also get the loyalty badges and you'll be able to use specialized emojis during the live streams and during the live streams. And then at the OG level, the $10 level, you get early access to my videos, member shout outs, photo statuses, updates that you guys will only be able to see, exclusive members only video. I will make videos exclusively for my members, okay? And then member only live streams. I also do live streams for members only, okay? So, and then at the triple OG level, which is the $20 level, we'll connect more on social media, right? We can talk about different topics on social media and stuff. Discount on the merch that we have in our merch store. I'll answer any personal questions or topics that you may have. Also, I'll give you personalized gem tips and tricks that I will not be giving to everybody else, especially when this book drops. I'm still editing, y'all. I'm sorry. And then the ability to come up on the live stream. So I know I used to bring up people on a live stream, but this time is only going to be a members only perk unless you are a guest that I have talked to. So I said I was going to make this for the longest time coming. You guys, some of you guys asked for it. It's cheaper than super chatting, right? Just once a month, whatever, right? Basically a cup of coffee, right? A cup of coffee a month or a cup of coffee a week will give you all these exclusive things. The other things that I don't mention on there is I'll be doing videos. There's a bunch of videos I have from when I was living out of the country that I'm going to compile that I didn't put on this channel, but I will be making some of the little clips and stuff from where I went. And then I'll put them up here on the videos, right? On members only videos. Additionally, when I'm out here in Vegas and I'm walking around, I'm gonna start filming more often, show you guys what I see, and I'll have videos about that. And then we'll have our own live streams that I'll probably do on the weekends or end of the week. Bless. Another great live. Like your interactions with the comments. Oh man, I couldn't be nothing without you guys, man. That's the only reason I really created the members. That's why I created the membership, the channel memberships, man, because I've had a lot of people that have rocked with me for a long time, and I figured, like, hey, this is a way to show my love. Because if you rock with me, then you'll support the different types of videos. And I like to do different types of videos that I just can't put on this channel. So I hope you guys take advantage of the channel memberships and stuff like that. Support the channel. Everything that you guys have donated, done, contributes back. Okay. Before I got one last thing that we got to do. Question of the day. What was something said in the videos today that resonated with you the most, or in the videos, the comments, or the memes of the day? What resonated with you today? What was you thinking about today? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll come join you after the video. All right. The other thing I'm going to tell you what I got from today is you guys hit on a number of things today that I was already kind of thinking about and working on. But you guys gave me three to four great topics. You gave me a question to look up and 3 topics: men's experiences with their moms and with women in general at large, and then moms competing with their daughters. You gave me that topic, and you also gave me something to look up to or talk about too, about the difference between a professional woman, the difference between a boss babe, the difference between a stay-at-home woman in modern day society, and how there are differences to this. And I think that's a good video. I hope you guys watch it, because I'm going to talk about how big of a change that was for me. Okay. To start talking to women that are a little bit more professional than necessarily just some average run-of-the-mill woman working in damn McDonald's or something. Like, I can't wait to talk about that topic. So that's what I got. I got something from you guys' comments to come up with 3 more video topics that I've been wanting to talk about anyway, but I wrote it down, and now I got 3 more ideas for videos for the next couple of weeks. So I think it's going to work out. How did it resonate with you? Let me know down in the comments below. Okay. All right. Shout out to Genuine for being here. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Who's Left for being here. Shout out to Anon for being here. Shout out to Still Saint for being here. I'm going to skip over Chosen real quick, because who else did I'm going through. Did we miss anybody? All right. Nope. Shout out to Chosen for the $10 super chat. Again, Chosen, you always hook this place up, man. Look, put it in a channel membership, man. Channel membership is what, Chosen, you do something for the channel almost, anywhere from 2 to 4 times a month, bro. Just buy a channel membership and do it once. All right. Get a channel membership, man. Y'all would be supporting the channel. You'd be helping the channel out. You ain't got to, if you want to do a super chat, you can do that too. But get a channel membership, man. I plan to put a lot of content out there for my members only. Okay. Shout out to my good friend Kiva, who I grew up with. Shout out to Pat for being supportive and a part of the conversation. Greatly appreciate having her on here today. Shout out to Azriel, always coming through, always hooking up the gents. Thank you so much. Shout out to Rob Church for coming through tonight. Thank you so much, Rob, for coming through. Did I miss anybody? Shout out to Wolf Dancer 4859. Thank you for coming through. I'm going to get to your comments here in a little bit. Let me make sure I catch everybody. That is everybody. All right. If I missed anybody, let me know. No doubt, I'll do the membership. Appreciate you. Like I said, do the membership, man. You already contribute to the channel. Just do the membership, bro. It's cheaper and it actually help out. Plus, I tried looking for the membership. Is the link up? So the way I think it will work, okay, is you'll be able to get to the channel memberships on the homepage of the video of my channel. And when I do future videos, let me see something real quick. Let me check my phone real quick. So it just went up. It literally just went up like an hour or so ago. So it may need till after this video to process, or once my next video posts. I will be refreshing and checking on it to make sure I get an update. Okay. And then if there's a link for it, I'll put it in the community post, right? So, but it just got done. So I don't know if it takes a second or two. We'll see. All right. Thank you guys for being here today. We'll do another live stream next week, I believe. Unless something comes up, we should have another live stream next week. Because of the membership thing, I'm also going to I'm not going to do the membership live stream until for another week or so. And the only reason is just give more members a chance to come to the live stream. Once we get a couple members, even if I have 2 members there, I will do a membership live stream. I'd rather do that personal one-on-one, but we will have a members live stream within the next week or so. And then I will have members only videos that I create that will be up. So buy that membership, even if you get the $5 membership, right? Oh, wait, who gets the members only videos? I think everybody gets the members only videos. Okay. So, I think if that's not the case, oh no, it's at the $10 level for the members only videos. So yeah, you guys want to get to the $10 level. Yeah, you want to get that $10 level, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it for these exclusive member only videos. Okay. But I will be creating those. So stand by for that. Thank you guys for being here today. I had a great time tonight. I hope you did too. And until next time, live your best life.